Folks, Larry Winget here, back with another episode of Ask Larry Anything, the YouTube series where you can ask me, Larry Winget, anything in the world you'd like to know, and I would be happy to give your question a shot. All you have to do is write me at info at larrywinget.com. All right, let's get right to today's question. I like this one. Hey, Larry, many thanks for your great work and advice, which I find very helpful in my life. I'm a fan of your no-nonsense direct approach. Good, thank you. My query relates to being a nice person in life. I know it is one of your points in the 12 Steps to a Better Life on your blog. You're right, it is. I have been a nice person all my life, and unfortunately, it seems some people confuse this as a weakness on my part. I feel it has been used against me by certain people in certain situations. I've just had to leave a job because my old boss took advantage of this quality and abused her power over me and bullied me. I'm about to start a new job, and thankfully, and I don't want for this to go on as it has in the past. I wonder if you could kindly offer me some advice on how to get off to a good start with my new manager and not allow my niceness to work against me in the future. All right, this frustrates me. Your niceness is a weakness. You're a weak person. You let people bully you. We could do a whole thing about bullying. If you're a fan of mine and have read anything that I've written and have watched these before, you know how I feel about bullying. You can't have a bully if you don't have a victim. And so we need to teach people not to be victims. And you are a victim. You have confused being nice with being weak. That's why people treat you as if you are weak, because you are. You said you like my straightforward approach. You're getting it right now. You are weak. That's why people push you around. You don't know how to stand up for yourself. You're not firm in your beliefs, in what you stand for. You don't know how to say no to people. So you are the one who has confused niceness with weakness. Yep, it's you. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to learn how to say no. When people ask you to do things, if you don't want to do it, and I'm not talking with your boss, I want you to start with your friends. I want you to start with your family. If they ask you to do something you don't want to do, tell them no. You don't have to have a reason. You don't want to do it. It's your life. Start standing up for yourself. Figure out, sit down and write a list. What are 10 things I'll never compromise on? I'll never compromise on. And then don't compromise on those things. Do that for your life. Then think about your job that you're about to start. What are things that you're never going to compromise on the job? Cheating, lying, stealing. Just get those things written down. Write down 10 things you'll never compromise on the job. Write down things that you will not be pushed around about. Being honest, having integrity, those things. Figure out who you are and what you stand for and refuse to let people push you around for those things. People will do whatever they can get by with. People will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. That's the way it works. You may not like that. Everybody may not like that. But people will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. I get treated a certain way because I have very clear lines drawn in the concrete around me that says this is what I will put up with and this is what I will not put up with. I'm very vocal about it. But even if I never said a word, those lines are clear with me. And it's because I have clarity within my own beliefs and on who I am. So to answer your question very, very clearly, I want you to make those lists I just talked about. But I want you to get clear about who you are, what you believe in, what you will put up with, what you will not put up with in your personal life, with your friends, and on the job. Mostly, I want you to stop being a victim. You are the one who has confused being nice and being weak. There you go. Hey, folks, I appreciate the questions. When you write them into me, I'll get to yours just as quickly as I possibly can. Thanks so much for watching, and please share this with your friends.